Carrying a basket of fish, Hiccup came back to Toothless. The moment Toothless saw the fish, his eyes lit up, but this time, Hiccup was not just here to feed him. He also brought something else, a handmade prosthetic tail fin. While Toothless lowered his head to eat, Hiccup quietly moved behind him and tried to attach the new tail, but Toothless noticed right away. His eyes turned cautious. Because his tail was the most vulnerable part of his body now, he would not let anyone get near it. Hiccup could only move carefully and slowly strap the tail fin in place. As the buckles tightened, Toothless finally seemed to understand. This boy was not trying to hurt him. He was trying to help him fly again. The moment the tail fin was on, Toothless charged straight into the sky. Hiccup thought it worked, but Toothless believed the new tail alone was enough to make him fly again. Then, with a flick of his tail, tossed him into the water. Very quickly, his body lost balance, and he crashed hard back into the water. That fall made Toothless realize something. The tail fin really could help him fly, but he could not control it by himself. Without Hiccup adjusting it, he still could not stay balanced. From that moment on, Hiccup kept improving the gear. He built a simple saddle for Toothless, and designed a mechanism to control the tail fin, to keep from getting thrown off. He strapped himself in with ropes, so he and Toothless stayed locked together. But the real challenge was not getting on the dragon. It was learning how to fly. Gliding needed one angle, diving needed another, sharp turns needed something completely different. If the tail fin reacted half a second too late, they would lose control immediately. So Hiccup kept testing, kept crashing into the water, and kept changing the design. Toothless also changed. At first he resisted, but little by little, he learned to work with Hiccup. At last, they found a brand new way to fly. Toothless handled the power and speed. Hiccup handled the direction. One boy and one dragon had to move as one, or they would never stay in the air. Soon, they were flying higher and higher, and working together better than ever. But just as they broke into the clouds, a sudden gust of wind hit them. Hiccup's flight notebook was blown right out of his hands. Without the notes to guide him, Hiccup slipped off the saddle. Toothless lost balance too, and both of them started dropping fast.
Oh gosh! Oh god! Oh no! Alright, okay, you gotta angle yourself. Okay, no. Come back down towards me, come back down now!
Hiccup fought to grab hold of the saddle. Toothless struggled to steady himself. They were about to slam into the ground. When Hiccup finally trusted his instincts and hit the right control, the tail fin snapped open. Toothless caught his balance again and shot forward just above the water. At that moment, both of them understood. What truly made them fly was not the notebook and not just the tail fin. It was the trust between them. After that, Hiccup was no longer just the one fixing Toothless, and Toothless was no longer just an injured night fury. They became each other's only real partner. Hiccup could feel every bit of Toothless's power, and Toothless could read every move Hiccup made. Two lives rejected by the world finally found their freedom, together in the sky.